For men who are watching, are you married? Are you dating? What's up? What's up? People need to know. People need to know so they can know who exactly they are dealing with.
Wow, that's a tough question. I'm not married.
But you think somebody?
Oh, don't go.
We are watching.
I never answered that question. If you're very keen, if you're very keen, I'll normally just say I'm not married. I don't go to details.
Are you seeing somebody?
I don't know.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Denis, and guess what? Today I have the African Tigress here with me. We are in Uganda, just in case you didn't know. The African Tigress traveled to Uganda last week, so she's been here for at least 1 week and she's still here with us. So just in case you want to hang out with her, you can connect to her, but through me, such that you get the opportunity to talk to her. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. What about you?
Me, I'm very fine. How do you first of all, why did you choose and decide to come to Uganda?
Well, why not? Why should I not come to Uganda? It's my neighbor. It's the Pearl of Africa. Yeah, so I just had to come to Uganda. This is my first time in Uganda.
Usually when people are traveling, they have issues traveling to certain countries. Do you have any difficulties in trying to come to Uganda?
None at all.
It was just an easy process?
Very
How did it go?
easy. It's very easy. As an East African, it's very easy to travel in East Africa. So basically, as long as you have the yellow fever and your passport,
The rest
easy.
can
The
just
rest
work
is,
out.
yeah, everything is just easy.
First of all, how long have you been in Uganda? I understand you came last week. How long have you been here?
Actually, I came this week on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, today's on
Sunday?
Sunday. Oh, so I can say because Sunday is the first day of the week. So yeah, last week on Monday. So it's about 5 days in Uganda now.
Perfect. Now that you've been here for about 6 or 7 days, what is your experience in Uganda so far? Was it your first time or is it your second time?
It's not my first time. It's not my first time here. But so far, my experience, it's been amazing. I love it. I love the food. Yeah, I love the food and I love the people. They're so friendly, so hospitable. Yeah, that's what I love most.
Would you recommend Uganda to a Kenyan or any other person that is watching this?
I would recommend Uganda to the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
You found it very good.
Yeah, very good. And I'm yet to explore more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm planning to see other places in Uganda.
I don't want to pose this question, but I will pose it anyway. What different things do you see in Uganda that are not in Kenya?
Different. There's a difference in food. You guys have a lot of matoke. We don't. We have matoke, but not as much as here. What else? You guys have a lot of motorbikes, bodas. Yeah.
As opposed to Kenya?
Yeah, or maybe it's because Kenya they are limited in the central business district. Although I felt like here it's too many. Like I was even wondering, like if everybody has a motorbike, whom are they carrying? Yeah. And what else?
Maybe in terms of people, people the same as in Kenya?
Pretty much the same. Yeah, Kenyans are friendly to foreigners. Yeah. So they've been friendly to me too. So I don't know if Ugandans are friendly to only foreigners or to everybody, but people have so far been so friendly to me.
Perfect. Now that you've taken us through the experience that you've had in Uganda, let's now talk about YouTube in Kenya and in Uganda. You've today met Ugandan YouTubers, at least some of them.
Yeah.
What experience does that teach for you, and in relation to your country, what is it like?
My experience, I like the fact that Ugandan YouTubers have such meetups. Like they're not organized by YouTube. You just organize. You come together to organize the event. I like that. We don't have that, or maybe if there is, there's maybe a certain group that does that that I'm not part of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now let's talk about the YouTube whole process. Apparently you're monetized. Take us through the journey. How has it been since the time you started YouTube until today?
Well, I started YouTube in October last year, but like basically at that time what I was doing, I was just creating a place to store my content because I love traveling. And sometimes you travel, you lose content. So basically I was just creating content for just a place to store my memories from traveling, and sometimes photos don't capture enough. So I felt like I could do short videos in different places, put them together just for the memories of it. such that when I'm old and gray and I'm not able to travel anymore, I have memories. I have things to remember and make me happy.
Okay.
So I didn't share it until February this year. I shared it. Then a friend encouraged me like I could do it, like I could share it and make more content, and I started doing that, and got monetized in March.
Have you gotten some money yet? Like received money? Like actual money, getting the actual money?
Yeah, because I got monetized in March. YouTube pays on the 21st of every month.
I pretty much got monetized in March. Yeah, it was in March when I also got monetized.
Yeah, so I got monetized in March. So
have you received the pin?
Yeah, yes. I didn't know about the pin. I didn't know about a lot of things. Apparently, my first payment was supposed to be because I got not April, because I got monetized in end of March, like the last day of March.
Yeah.
So my first payment was actually supposed to be in May.
May, yes.
Yeah, and so when I think
the pin delayed,
I reached the threshold. I think at about 15th or something, they sent the pin. I didn't know about it. So I thought it was automatic, that since I had an AdSense account, I'd get an email, they tell me like I've been paid. So I didn't know about that, so I ignored it. Until June, until May. After 21st, I checked like, why is it that I've not received payment yet? I'd been told payment is sent on 21st. Then I went to the AdSense account, then I saw they sent a pin. I checked the pin, it did not get to the post office. So I requested a new one with a different address within Nairobi. I got the pin in 2 weeks, and immediately I put the pin, the money that was hanging. I put the pin, I think, was it immediately or the next day? The money that was pending came through. So then also in June, so in July, so it's been like that.
What are some of the challenges that you've gotten on YouTube? The challenges specifically?
So making videos in some places it's very difficult. In some places, especially when you travel, some places they require permits, and some places they overcharge. And also the fact that it's also traveling is not cheap.
Yeah, sure.
You need to spend money. Yeah.
So we've always seen you with Miss Trudy. How has the experience been moving with Miss Trudy? Has she helped you in one or the other? And how was the experience basically for somebody that is watching?
It's been amazing. We traveled to Rwanda and Burundi together. Of course, she's way above there. So of course, she taught me a couple of things. Yeah.
What are some of the recommendations that you'd give somebody, a Ugandan, a Kenyan, a Tanzanian, any person that is watching us right now in terms of YouTube? What are those key things that for you, you'd say, you know what, if you want to do YouTube and be successful, do this, and the other?
Consistency.
What is consistency?
You have to produce your content in a consistent manner. You cannot do a video right now, come after 6 months and do another one. So you have to plan how many videos are you doing per day, how many videos are you doing per month, like that. So at least if you can do at least 3 videos per week, that's good. But if you can do daily, as long as your content is also good, people will still watch. So
it's consistent.
Consistency
what else?
Works. Quality. You also have to work on the quality.
I see you nowadays having a microphone.
I'm not yet there, but
What do you use when shooting your videos?
I have Canon M50. The Canon M50 it's a mirrorless small vlogging camera, and I also have I have a phone that I use in places. Some places they would tell you cannot use a camera, so I use the phone.
Kenya has an advantage over Uganda when it comes to data. You even have free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi?
Elaborate more on that.
Maybe in restaurants. Maybe if you go to some restaurants, and it's not like
so
free.
How do you cope up with data?
Personally, I have home fiber, like home data. So, and also there's fiber by Jamii Telecommunication in Kenya. So I buy 25 GB at 1,000 Kenyan shillings. That's like 35,000 Ugandan. Yeah, so it gives me 25 GB, which I use when I'm not in the house. But when I'm in the house, I always have Wi-Fi in the house.
Okay.
So that's what I pay monthly for that.
Somebody's wondering, they see you on YouTube almost 24/7. Don't you have any other job that you do? Is YouTube your full-time job or is it a side job?
I have some other businesses that I do. Yeah, so YouTube is the thing that I'm doing when I'm not doing the other things I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
For men who are watching, are you married? Are you dating? What's up? What's up? People need to know. I mean, people need to know so they can know who exactly they are dealing with.
Wow, that's a tough question. I'm not married.
But you're seeing somebody?
Oh, don't go.
We are watching.
I never answered that question. If you're very
We
keen,
are watching.
if you're very keen, I'll normally just say I'm not married. I don't go to details.
Are you seeing somebody?
I don't know.
If you're out there and possibly you had plans or you've been dating her, she has literally said she does not have
I've
anybody.
not said anything.
I'm concluding it on her
No,
behalf.
that is his conclusion, but I'm not married.
You're not married. Do
Yeah.
you have children?
No, I don't have children.
Why? When do you think and hope to get some?
When I'm ready,
What do you need to be ready? When do you think you're going to ready and what do you need to be ready?
I think my mind will tell me when I'm ready. So if I feel like I need to travel and traveling, I'm not ready to have children right now.
So literally you're not ready to settle down. Is it because of YouTube or just you have different goals to run?
I have a couple of things to achieve first before I get married.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, people see marriage differently, and people look at settling down differently. Personally, I don't want to bring children in this world when I want to feel like I'm well off enough to bring children. I want to give my children like the best life. I'm not going to struggle and at the same time raise kids. I have to give them at least better life, better education than my parents did. Not spoiling them, but I have to feel like I'm comfortable enough. There are things I need to achieve before I can have babies.
Perfect. As we wind up, who are those African YouTubers that kept motivating you even before you joined YouTube and are still continuing to motivate you anyway?
For a long time, I used to admire Wodemaya. Yeah, he's actually like one of the YouTubers. I like the kind of things he does. I love his energy. Yeah, he's basically one person that I was like totally like admiring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is it. Any final word to somebody watching you today?
Be nice, be kind, choose love.
Perfect. I've been speaking to the African Tigress, but let's get to know your real name.
My real name is the African Tigress, the one and only.
The African Tigress.
Yes.
I'm going to leave a link in the description to her particular channel. But of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to her channel. Let's grow this thing. We are promoting Africa, not just Uganda, but we are promoting Africa as a whole. Because we are Africans, we believe in Pan-Africanism, and that is what makes us do this particular content. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, it's a goodbye from us.
Bye-bye.